Hi there, YouTuber makers, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. In the following series, you're going to be following along with me as I learn about uh, machining and machine shop practices. Hopefully, you're going to see me go from a novice with no real experience or background in machining to grow and develop my skills and create a fantastic build in the end. In this series, I'm going to be advised by two journeyman machinists, and they will be guiding me and teaching me how to machine and how to safely machine. We'll be discussing machining practices and machine shop techniques. Um, as time goes on and as the series progresses, hopefully I'll acquire additional tooling and instruments, and we'll explore how to use them and properly apply them to our projects in different parts of the build. We will have an opportunity to explore machining practices of the past that may be lost or rarely used in the modern machine shop, but are really practical and really helpful for our uses in our small personal machine shops. These techniques enabled past machinists to get a lot out of their manual machines, more than we can possibly imagine. After all, these complicated solutions enable machine operators to, to create the tools and to create the space shuttles that got Americans to the moon. On a personal note, um, I wanted to be in machine shop since I was in middle school. And at that time in my public school, the only trade class available to me in middle school was woodshop. I did it. I loved it. I enjoyed it. It was probably the best thing I got and the most I had gotten out of middle school. And as a result of that, the only thing I looked forward to and I wanted to do in high school was machine and wood shop as well as small engine repair. Unfortunately for me, when I got to high school though, um, those classes had long been shuttered and had long been stripped of their tooling and equipment and abandoned for years. And what that meant was I myself would have to learn how to machine and how to make on my own in my own way and time. Though admittedly it's been a longer journey than I had expected back then, because as a young man, I did let, all those shiny things that distract an immature young man. That's not to say I still am an immature young man. But luckily, though, along my journey in life, I came to find Lindsay Publications and the books by Kazuhiro Oka. And I got myself a 1906 Kemp Smith horizontal mill with a rust knock tool, vertical head attachment, as well as a 1922 South Bend lathe with a 16-inch swing and an 8-foot bed. I was going to restore these to light new conditions, as if they had just came out on the manufacturer's floor. And, but, a few little restaurants here and there to kind of update them and have fun with them. Because these were going to be my hot rods. And these, as my hot rods, were my ticket to build and make anything I could possibly dream of and imagine. Before I got my house, while I sorted out apartment living, my dad was really generous and let me store the machines in one of the sheds on his property. When I finally did get my house and I went to kind of take a look at the machines, though, we discovered that despite being well greased and covered up early on, his shed was not anything close to weatherproof. And unfortunately, what that meant was I never got to make a single chip off either machine before they went to the scrapper. Luckily, though, in my life, I came to be really close to two journeyman machinists, and they are dedicated and passionate about their trade. They love doing what they do, and they love being able to show and teach other people their trade, and they really want to keep their trade alive and to maintain their trade, and they want other young people to be able to find the joy and happiness that they had when they became tradesmen, when they became journeymen and became makers themselves. And so I'm very lucky in that they're going to share with me a lot of their techniques and a lot of their skills and allow me to share those techniques and skills with you, my viewers. Um, and in the meantime, like a lot of you stuck in kind of coronavirus lockdown, I kind of began to reread a lot of my old books and manuals, many of which were on or are on steam locomotives as well as manual machining techniques. During this time, I was blessed with a little girl of my own. And it kind of got me to thinking that as a new father is that what I wanted to do, what did I want to show and to share with her? What did I want to teach her? Um, right then and there, I had an opportunity to buy a brand new, sensibly sized American made lathe. And it was at a price that I could afford. With this lathe in hand, I began to kind of scour the internet and YouTube to learn what I needed to know in order to confidently and safely make my first chips. I came to kind of realize that I wasn't finding what I was looking for, and nothing was structured to help me with my interest and my makes. With all the information out there, where do you begin? What's the first step? After all, you don't know what you don't know. Don't get me wrong, there are a ton of great and fantastic machinists on YouTube. And they're really great at showing you exactly how to do a particular task or skill and machining operation. But I needed a little more than just that one particular focus. I needed to get the entire breadth of the skill set in order to kind of make my dreams and my makes happen. I needed a structure that didn't just teach me the particular skills or a particular operation, but develop those skills with a tangible goal in mind and showed me how each skill and each technique contributed to the final make and the final product. So hopefully you're going to follow along as I follow my own dreams and passion and be able to spend time with and share it with my own daughter. We're going to begin with building a 3/4 inch scale Pennsylvania A3 switcher steam locomotive engine, a 040 layout, and we're going to be doing it step by step. I feel this is a great opportunity to build our skills through a project that will guide growth and training and provide a structure to a final make. I hope this channel helps you and gives me an opportunity to meet some of you and to learn from some of you as well. Good luck out there, stay safe, and let's go make some chips.